Hi folks, today we're going to be looking at the Stick and Shoot Anywhere Mini Cam, which is an action cam with a bit of a difference. In fact, I don't know, would you call it an action cam? Just a general camera. So in the box here, what we have is this rather uniquely coloured little camera, and in the bottom here, the accessories. So first of all, you have a remote control, which is unusual. It will also work with your smartphone, but you get a remote control as well, and the charge cable, of course, and the very necessary little user manual. It's very basic, but it seems to be complete. The camera runs off a 1000 milliamp hour battery, rechargeable battery in there, and it also, as I said before, will connect with your smartphone, so you can use that as a viewer, etc., because there's no viewer on the actual camera itself. Now, the particularly unusual thing about this little camera is the fact that it comes with a very flexible mounting system. Magnetic, there's a magnetic mounting system there, but also if you unclip this is sticky. Can you see that? There you go. No, perhaps not. There you go. This is sticky. So it's a sticky cam, which is quite clever, because it means one of the big things about cameras is mounting. Putting them on your bicycle or putting them on your car or whatever it is, and you can use this of course for multiple applications. And what makes this particularly interesting is this little, as I say, sticky backed or magnetic back mount, which means you can basically push it anywhere you like, which has a flattish surface on it, or a metallic surface. If you're not happy with the actual options of magnetic or sticky backed mounts, there's also an optional extra you can get, which is a rather bizarre but quite effective, I suspect, holder, which you wrap around, is silicon rubber. You just wrap it around any old place that you want to, and there's your mount. And this can be used anywhere, like from boats to trains to station, anywhere really where you can find some place to you can actually use it just as a, I suppose, as a tripod. Oops. Yeah, kind of. I'm sure you can work it out. Yeah, if you really have the patience. But anyway, so that's an interesting, third mounting option with this little camera, which makes it quite versatile actually. Under here is where you actually slot in the microSD card. It'll take up to 32 gigabytes of microSD, and that's the recharge point there where you put the micro USB recharger. And there's a reset button as well. It looks like a battery slot, but it isn't. It's, well, in a funny sort of way it is, yeah. To switch it on, you press this button here, which gets it going, gives you a little light at the front. I don't know if you can see that, which tells you it's on. And then you have just the basic controls. On this one, this side here obviously is the Wi-Fi, so you press that to connect to the smartphone, which we'll do right now. Getting the camera hooked up to the phone is the typical kind of process we find with these Wi-Fi cameras. First of all, you switch on the camera itself, then hit the Wi-Fi button. You see flashing lights and stuff, and shortly thereafter you'll see the iShare cam come up, connect, and you're on your way. Fire up the iShare app or iShare Cam app and connect to control, and lo and behold, through a miracle of technology, there you are, connected up. And from there you can obviously control the camera, take it into slow motion, do record, and all those cool kind of things. So it's fairly easy. There's no real complications with it. It's quite kind of standard really. Wi-Fi. So just before we go off and do some test photography, let's have a look at the actual remote control. There's two buttons on the remote control, one which is for photos or for video, as you would expect, and the other one, surprisingly, is for locking your footage so it doesn't get overwritten, which I think is quite clever. So if you look at the little light on there and I press the button quickly, you'll see it takes a photograph. If I hold it down, it will start taking video, and that's shown by the fact that the light flashes instead of just flashing once. It flashes continuously. So that's it. I mean, it's a 2.4 gigahertz remote control, so it has a similar kind of range to Bluetooth, and you know, stick it somewhere, use a remote control. If you haven't got your smartphone with you, you don't want to take your smartphone into hazardous areas like wet ones or whatever that is, you can use this dinky little pocket thing here. It's quite nice actually. So there you go, the iShare stick and shoot lifestyle camera. I mean, it's a very innovative and interesting version of the action cam. Much softer, much less macho aggressive black plastic, obviously, and designed for a totally different market, I suspect. You know, those who just want to take something around with them when they're out and about and just capture generalized footage. The iShare stick and shoot lifestyle camera. Interesting. As usual, if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to the channel so we can bring you more cool stuff. Thanks very much.